Hey everybody and welcome to the bullshit party. Explosion, embarrassment, I have no friends. And in this one we're gonna be taking a look at the current Podium vehicle, the Paragon R Armored. We're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes, and the way it handles and performs both before and after we fully upgrade it. First off, we're gonna start with a 360 view around the vehicle. And if you're curious as to what this car reminds you of, it's probably the 2018 or the current Bentley Continental GT, which, by my taste, is one of the best looking cars that I've seen. And once again, this is the armored version. You can't buy this from the store, but more on that in a little bit. Now it's time to see how interactive this vehicle is. But to be completely honest, I already kinda know that. See, before today, in order to obtain this vehicle, you needed to complete all the Diamond and Casino Resort missions. And me, like a good old boy, have completed them, and this is what my personal one looks like. What's that? Bullshit, you don't like liveries? You have liveries on this one? Yes, I can explain that if you give me the time. This is actually one of the only vehicles that benefits from having liveries, but I'll talk more about that when we get to Los Santos Customs. For now, I just want to go outside and go back to the Podium vehicle. So, chop chop! Oh no, wait, I can just edit it out. And if you've seen my videos before, you probably heard me talking about this, and it's because it's probably my favorite vehicle in the entire game. But I will be explaining that as this video goes on. Now it's time to get in and see what the interior looks like and how the car sounds. And the interior looks, honestly, a bit disappointing. Not that it's bad or anything, it just looks bland and unattractive. The sound the car makes, however, totally makes up for the lazy interior. And let's be honest, who plays in first person mode? No, seriously, I'm asking, who plays in first person mode? And while you think I'm gonna show you what type of drivetrain this vehicle has. That's right, boys and girls, mostly boys however, it's an all-wheel drive car, which means acceleration off the line and handling in dodgy conditions like rain and snow. It's exactly what this vehicle is made for. And with Captain Obvious telling you that, I just want to point out that this vehicle, on top of being armored, has machine gun turrets. And unlike a certain 2020 released vehicle that's gonna remain nameless, that doesn't give you the option to remove the reticle in the middle of your screen while driving the vehicle, with the Paragon R Armored, you can choose to be unarmored and be able to actually see where you're going. Except for that time. And to be completely honest, it's been a minute since I've driven either the stock version or the fully upgraded one that I have in my garage. But from what I remember, this is pretty much what the vehicle feels like. Heavy, but it handles like a dream, and it has all the power that you might need. And on top of that, it has bulletproof tires, and the vehicle itself is bulletproof. And it's been a while since I've upgraded my original one, since this vehicle was originally released at the end of 2019. So all the customization options inside are gonna be pretty much new to me. With that said, I'm coming in. Well, that sounded wrong. And if you've seen my videos before, we upgrade all the performance options first, blah 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 blah. But one important thing that I want to mention here is that because this vehicle is armored, all of the armored options are already fully upgraded. And that extends to the tires, so this vehicle comes with armored tires, also known as bulletproof tires. I told you my English isn't good. And here I just wanted to see what was the resale value of the vehicle, since you can't really buy it anywhere. I wanted to see if we were gonna have a repeat of what happened with the peyote, where players were able to sell it for, I believe, around 400,000 when they won it from the Podium. But I guess no, we're just stuck with this very limited edition vehicle that you can't buy from anywhere. Oh well. And here are all the front bumper options. I mean, all the rear bumper options. And I'm sure you guys are gonna correct me in the comments if I'm not correct, but I believe the other vehicle, the one that you get after completing the casino missions, first doesn't come with a livery and second doesn't come with these horrible rims. What's that? I'm not funny enough in this video? Tell you what, this is my 4th video today. You try to be funny after making 4 videos in a day and editing them and doing a voiceover on them and doing all that while holding the dictionary because apparently you don't know English well enough. Although now in hindsight I guess I could have used the internet. Whoops. Now, remember in the beginning of the video when I said liveries actually fit this vehicle quite well? Well, the worst part of this vehicle in my opinion are these ugly ridges on the doors. They are the armor plating, I understand, they are supposed to show players that this is the armored version, but I don't like them. And this is probably the only livery that actually hides them well enough so that other players and you can't really see them. And if you'd noticed, I had the same livery on my other vehicle. And of course also had the black license plate, but that goes without saying. Ooh, roll cages, ew. I don't really understand why we have roll cages in what essentially is a Bentley, a luxury vehicle. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but this car is a part of the sports car class category. Wait, does that mean my video review isn't very informative? No, garbage review. I was first. I don't know what that accomplishes, but I was first. And on another subject, I just posted another video about the new Squatty, also known as the new Hummer in GTA Online. I'm gonna post the review right here in case you wanna watch it, but that's not the point. In that video, I asked, do you prefer my old mic or this new mic that I recently bought? And I'm already seeing people preferring the new mic. And I'm really happy to see that people like it. I myself think it sounds a little overmodulated. But apparently you guys like it, so we're gonna stay this way. Nah, I'm kidding. It's a joke before everybody just clicks off the video. But in all seriousness, I'm glad you guys like the new mic, cause the store I bought it from has a no return policy. And I need my money for sandwich. Not many, just the one. Or actually, let me try something else. Excuse me, sir. May I have a sandwich? What's that? No? Well, f you then! The Bullshit Party, where every day we learn different words. Some are good, some are not so good. I could have sworn I was doing something. Oh yeah, a video. And a perfect time to jump back in. An insane armored car with machine guns? Of course we're gonna go for the limo tint. And that brings us to the option you've all been waiting for, probably. Choosing the primary color for this one. And all the choices were matte for this week, and the winning color, and by a lot, is ice white. And in case you're new to my videos and you have no idea what you're looking at, I do weekly polls asking you guys, my subscribers, what color do you want me to make the podium vehicle after I win it in the review video that you're watching right now. The point of the story is, subscribe so you can be a part of the poll. What's that? You'd subscribe but it's too expensive? That's the best part! It's free, so who cares? Now go subscribe. In the meantime, back to the video. As you can see, I was having a dilemma here, whether I wanted to have gray as a secondary color or white. But ultimately, I felt that gray looked better. And if I can say so myself, I think I made the right decision. And as far as the trim color, of course we were gonna go white. This car, in my opinion, looks incredible in the garage, but how will it look outside? Well, let's find out. And I haven't done this in a while, but let me know in the comment section down below, how would you rate this car? I think it's a perfect 10 on the outside, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. As for the difference in performance, well, there definitely is one. First off, I'd like to start with saying that this car was already very good. Both handling, acceleration, top speed, all around very good in terms of performance. But after upgrading it in Los Santos Customs, it definitely feels much nicer, definitely feels snippier and almost even a bit more responsive. And keep in mind, it still feels like a heavy vehicle, because it is. It still feels like an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's because it is. But all in all, I really can't say enough good things about this vehicle. And if you thought I was gonna say it's not worth it, well, you clearly weren't paying attention. Regardless of what you want it for, this is an awesome car to have in your arsenal. Me personally, I love to take this car for a drive when it's snowing outside or is raining. And the fact that it's currently on the podium actually makes me very happy. This way, a lot more people are gonna be able to experience and appreciate it. I'm telling you guys, regardless of how you get this car, whether it's through the casino missions or through the lucky wheel, if you like playing GTA Online, and most importantly, if you like driving cars in GTA Online, you owe it to yourself to test this one out. I promise you, it's one of the best vehicles in the entire game. Oh yeah, and it has a machine gun turret. Oh yeah, and it doesn't make you a better driver. But that's not the vehicle's fault. And with that, I think it's time to end the video. Get it now. And for those of you who watched the entire video, thank you so much and hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'm pretty sure you already liked the video, so thank you for that. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, there's a lot more cool content coming your way in the near future. And with all that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. What an awesome view. Huh, I forgot where I parked.